Hello, I'm Richard Chambers. Welcome to A View from the Audit Trail. A little more than 2 years ago, I retired as Global President and CEO of the Institute of Internal Auditors. I say retired, but I have stayed quite busy ever since, traveling the world and meeting with internal audit leaders and practitioners and serving on committees that promote good governance. It was an amazing time at the IA, thanks to a highly skilled staff, dedicated board members, and valued volunteers from around the world. We accomplished so much. We achieved impressive financial growth, important educational and training initiatives, record membership and certifications, and so much more. I'm not gloating. I'm proud of the accomplishments and humbled by the fact that I didn't do it alone. So how do you go from an internal auditor to chief executive? And why don't more internal auditors do the same? Of course, I was CEO of a global professional body of internal auditors, but many others have taken the helm at a diversity of companies and organizations. Interestingly, I took the reins of the IA during the depths of the Great Recession, which required a level of agility and courage I often speak of for those who remain dedicated internal audit professionals. Indeed, there are at least 6 things I learned as an internal auditor that prepared me to be a CEO. Number 1, I needed to possess a keen understanding of risk management. Shortly after joining the IA and working with my leadership team, we developed a comprehensive risk assessment and strategic plan. This moved us forward from the economic downturn. The board especially appreciated the risk assessment, which remained an essential instrument in their risk oversight throughout my tenure. I also hired the IIA's first chief risk officer, a former CAE, by the way. Second, I understood the benefits of a strong internal control environment. It's no secret that effective risk management demands effective internal controls. Because I believed strongly in the importance of internal audit, we added staff and I made significant investments in technology and co-sourcing support for that important function. Number 3, I had a deep respect for effective corporate governance. The IIA had a corporate governance structure long before I became CEO. In fact, I resigned as chair of the North American board for the IIA to assume the role of CEO. As an internal auditor, I understood the distinct roles of the board and management, and I never forgot that I worked for the board. Indeed, I had 13 different bosses, also known as board chairs, during my time at the IIA. I sought and followed the board's direction in setting and executing strategy. The results, we nearly tripled revenues and increased the IIA's net worth by 1,400%. A fourth point I'd like to make is it's imperative that a CEO understand the importance of strong relationships. Success as a CEO or a CAE is based on relationships grounded in trust and respect. As a chief audit executive, I learned that names and faces might change, but the importance of relationships didn't. Number 5, strong communication skills are crucial. This builds and sustains relationships with staff and the board. Effective communication also was vital to IA membership initiatives and advocacy for the profession. My communication skills were forged as an internal auditor, and I believe they became even stronger as a CEO. As I mentioned before, success wasn't mine alone. That's why wrapping up this list is my 6th point. A strong team is all important. I first became a CAE 21 years before I became a chief executive officer. I quickly learned that an effective leader's most vital asset is the people surrounding them. I was determined to build a team of world-class association and internal audit professionals at the IA. I'm forever indebted to what I believe was the strongest team ever assembled there. Also one of the strongest association teams in America. Want proof? More than 11 individuals from my time at the IA have gone on to become CEOs of other organizations. And countless others either own their own companies or are senior executives in the association industry. Being CEO of the IA was an honor. Certainly it wasn't all easy, but it was well worth it. I encourage you to strive for greatness as an internal audit leader or in the corner office. For A View from the Audit Trail, I'm Richard Chambers.